Yo, what is up, guys? We are gonna do a quick little live stream and let's find some plays for tomorrow. Damn, so the Pacers are massive favorites. Do the Bucks have anything in them? We'll kind of see. And then the 76ers are 3-point favorites on the spread. So we got some good games tomorrow. I mean, we got 2 NBA games, nothing to complain about. So what book do people want to start out on? I already see some value coming up on Underdog. We got PrizePicks, and PrizePicks has their Stars promo. So I went through this promo, their little Stars promo. So basically, it's pretty simple. If you include a player with a star, you get a 10% payout boost. And if you kind of go through the math, like, you know, yada, 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 you'll see that 5-pick entries are optimal. 5-pick or 6-pick entries, like, it doesn't change because of the stars. I looked through it for a second. But anyways, what book do people want to start on? There's actually an odd amount of value right now. So are we live? Where is this? Yeah, we are live. Fuck yeah. So let's go in here just so I can share the link quickly. You know, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, give me a PrizePicks. Okay, so people want PrizePicks in the chat. We'll start out on PrizePicks. And the first play we have is MLB, okay? So Rangers Nationals, this game starts pretty early. Dude, I hate having bets on this early in the morning. It's like I'm trying to fucking wake up, have coffee, and I end up just sweating bets watching baseball. Which, you know, that's kind of the downside about baseball. But anyways, Parker has gone under 4.5 strikeouts. He's playing the Rangers, obviously a good team. He's gone under 4 out of the past 5 games. But again, like, that's not that relevant. What we really want to look at is sports books. Like, compare the lines on PrizePicks to sports books, to markets. And you'll see here, like, all these books have his under heavily favored. So honestly, this play, really good value on it. It lines up. But what I really wanted to show you, also, we hit a PrizePicks 5-pick flex play today with like 3 tennis picks. So what I really wanted to show you, where is this? Let's go here, and let's see if there's any tennis plays. We've been hot on tennis. So like this play, I mean, it's a kind of random market. Obviously, first set total games. And you don't have as many data points. Like for the MLB, I mean, you have hundreds of different betting markets, hundreds of sports books, you know, posting lines. They all have Parker as a big favorite to go under. You don't really have that in tennis, at least as much. Also, it's not under tennis, these first set ones. I know that's what we hit today. It's not, you know, whatever. Long story short, it's under this tennis live column on the end. And if you take a look right here, I mean, this is just pure value. So we have for Medvedev over 9.5 first set total games. So again, you don't have as many books posting lines, but you'll see like FanDuel has, you know, all the sports books, all the data points we have in the market are opening him, you know, this game as a minus 152 favorite to go over. So that seems like a good play just on the odds jam low holds tool. But what we really want to do is we need to find some other PrizePicks plays that we can kind of rip through. There's also some good value on Underdog, so we got to look at Underdog. And then this new sportsbook Rebet. This sportsbook Rebet, obviously it's new. Like, I don't want to act like I'm some expert here. Like, a lot of people are like, you know, how much have you withdrawn? It's like I signed up a couple days ago, but it's legal in 47 states, everywhere except Michigan, Idaho, Nevada. And there's a ton of value on Rebet, so we'll get to that in a second. But what I really want to do is finish off this PrizePick slip. So the reason I'm going to skip over this second play is you only, like, second set total games. It's such a random fucking market. FanDuel has the under heavily favored. You know, on PrizePicks, you take the over, you take the under, you get the same payout. But here, you only have one data point, FanDuel, only one book posting lines. Whereas here, we have a bunch more. We have, you know, 3 books. So usually I like, you know, you can set on the odds jam fantasy optimizer like minimum number of data points to 3 or something like that. I usually do. But what we want to do people like Chris Middleton under 9.5 rebounds? I mean, obviously Dame is out. Giannis is out, but I mean, 9.5 rebounds? I mean, I know he had 10, 11, like he's been grabbing boards this series, but that is a high fucking line for him. But regardless, dude, so we got a lot of baseball plays coming up. So let's just zone in on PrizePicks. Let me shut up for a second, and let's just build this PrizePicks slip real quickly. And again, like, I usually wouldn't do this, but we want to try we want to try to include a star because you get a 10% payout boost. Like, anytime you include one of these players with a star, you get a 10% payout boost, which, it kind of like raises, obviously, the profit margin of your slip. So anything above 53.5% is profitable, good to go. So long story short, like, instead of like stopping and, we just want to play plays that have over a 55% win rate, like, you can go a little bit lower. So one play, granted, I already played this, but for the sake of example, and also I do like the pick a lot, Donovan Mitchell, closeout fucking game, over 9.5 RAs. Obviously, he's kind of shat the bed recently, but we get a 10% payout boost. So, 5.5x payout for a 3-pick entry. We're not going to play a 3-pick entry. We want to play a 5-pick entry. Granted, we got to wait till Friday, but like, whatever. There's good value on this. Let's take it. Then we got Kyle Harrison over 5.5 Ks. So let's take a look at our boy Kyle Harrison. I feel like he's been kind of hit or miss. He went over last game. They're playing the Red Sox. Red Sox, I think, strike out a lot. So this play lines up. It lines up from a value perspective. And then I kind of like this. What do we like better? Do people like Middleton boards, KCP under 1.5 steals? Obviously, this you would have to wait until Saturday. Or Siakam under half of a block. What do people think? Middleton under 9.5 rebounds, KCP under 1.5 steals, or Siakam under half of a block? We need to find our final pick. Anyways, just put in the chat what play you want to go with. I'll kind of take a little consensus. But let me just go back into PrizePicks. I fucking logged out. And let me just get this. Such an idiot sometimes. So we wanted this over 9.5 total games. Okay. So we like that pick a lot. Also, if I switch my state, obviously New York only has certain sports books. So you actually have a bunch more books posting odds. Yeah, so I think that's the only tennis play I want to go with. But anyways, let's go back here. And where the fuck is Esports? I thought there was some Esports value. Maybe not. But anyways, let's go here. So we had Harrison over, Parker under, and strikeouts. I like both those plays. No problem with them. Get some baseball in. I mean, again, early in the day type of picks. But let me just finish this chat. Or let me finish this real quickly. It seems like the best star to include is Donovan Mitchell. They'll probably bump him up to 10 by tomorrow morning. And what do we like best? I mean, anyone have opinions? Do people like Middleton under 9.5 rebounds, KCP under 1.5 steals, or Siakam under half of a block? Harrison over in Ks. Middleton, KCP steals, Middleton. Middleton, if he grabs 10 boards, I'll live with it. Okay, so it seems like people like Middleton. I mean, obviously, I already included 2 of these picks. If you follow me on Twitter, I already included 2 of these picks. But it's not like a horrible idea to include Siakam blocks as well in the same slip. And the reason is, like, if the game's a blowout in the fourth quarter, there's a good chance Middleton's on the bench, Siakam's on the bench. I mean, kind of like today, we had 2 fucking blowouts, which really wasn't good because I was on Jaylen Brown over an assist. Game was a blowout. He didn't play like from late in the third quarter on. But you live with it. I mean, just an embarrassing game. Dude, what shitty basketball games. I can't believe I wasted 5 hours watching those games, man. But anyways, so what we could do, and what did they remove, bro? What did they remove? Fuck, man. So they already removed the first baseball picks. Let me just lock this in quickly. PrizePicks, I have such ass betting limits, but we'll move on to Underdog in a second. Let me put this link in the chat for whoever wants to tail. And again, like I've said this a million times, but all the live stream plays, there's a sheet in the description on YouTube where they're all tracked. So let me just grab the link real quickly. And there we go. We got it copied. Parker gone. Dame and Giannis out, though. Yeah, Dame and Giannis are out. I mean, the Pacers are 10-point underdogs. Pretty fucking crazy. And they already removed the Parker play, which is super annoying. I mean, anyways, hopefully some of you were able to get it in. Need Underdog and Sleeper. Yeah, we can take a look at Sleeper. Anyways, did I put the link in the chat? It should be in the chat. Where is it? PrizePicks Tennis, Madison Keys, over 8.5 first set total games. So the link should be in the chat. I don't know why. Dude, PrizePicks is so janky, man. like half the time, if I'm on Safari or Chrome, it just doesn't copy the link because now I'm trying to put it in the Twitch chat and it's just not fucking loading, bro. Anyways, here's the plays if you want to copy them. But hopefully I can grab this link. Where's the link, bro? Anyways, hopefully you guys have been able to copy it, but if you haven't been, there's the play. Batum over 5.5 RAs. Why do you like Batum? Have I withdrawn on Rebet? No. Yo, thanks for sharing the link. Copy my PrizePicks entry. So SGC Rage just put it in the chat. So the link should be in the chat now. Hopefully, one of them works. But let's move on to Underdog. And again, like ideally you use a bunch of these books and fuck, man, are we really going to fade? Also, the Underdog, the promo play, we hit back-to-back on Underdog. I mean, on these streams. So what did we have? This was our promo play for today. That kind of cruised over. But let's do another Underdog play. So, honestly, I was a little surprised. Underdog has been light on promos, but hey, they've had promos kind of the past 2 days. So what we can do is let's just build a slip real quickly. I'll try to shut up, and let's get some value locked in. So again, Underdog, just like PrizePicks, it's a pretty interesting platform. And obviously, I follow a pretty data-driven approach. But you take, Middleton to go over or under, you're always going to get the same payout. There's no stars benefit here. But, all the books have Middleton as a big favorite to go under. I mean, FanDuel, Pinnacle, known to be a really sharp book. Like, all these books have, Chris Middleton as a big favorite to go under. So I'm fine with this as our first pick on Underdog. But what I want to do is show you some of this goals value, bro. So where's the first play? So you take a look at here. This is a little, I don't know what the word is, maybe confusing. So this game's not till Saturday, but the value's really strong. The fucking annoying thing about sports books is a lot of them, they only have one-way markets. So, like, on most sports books, you can only bet on him to score a goal. You can't bet on him to not score a goal. So you can only bet on his over, not his under, a one-way market. But on Unibet, you get a two-way market. They have his under as a minus 200 favorite. So he's a huge favorite to not score a goal. And you can see all the books like BetMGM, Cadere, Fliff, like all these other books have him as an underdog. They're giving you plus money on him to score. So his under is the more likely outcome. And it's actually the same thing here. So there's, honestly, dude, we may be able to build like a fucking GOAT, hopefully, 5-pick entry on Underdog. So like here's 2 picks, 3 picks, right? So we got Middleton, and then we got some. And it's the same thing with player shots. It's actually very annoying that sportsbooks do this. And I don't know why they do it. They only offer one-way markets. Usually it's because they want to juice their markets more. But, so like what I try to see is just like, okay, like where do we have numerous data points? So here are the 3 picks we have. If you're building the slip along with me, hopefully you can see them. So here's another one. Like, again, you don't have as many data points. FanDuel only has a one-way market that they're juicing the fuck out of. But what we can do is maybe we'll be able to... Dude, I mean, this is fucking crazy. Go with a 5-pick entry. Underdog doesn't have 6x entries, but you can see, like, this guy, I mean, there's so many underdogs. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Why do I keep doing that? Here's the play, bro. Dude, why do I do that? Why do I always lose the pick, bro? Anyways, oh no, it came back. So we have Callum Wilson not to score a goal as well. I mean, 5-pick entry. Balls to the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody's in the same game. And you can play this like Underdog. It doesn't really matter with insurance, without insurance. They're roughly the same in terms of the odds. So if we wanted Underdog, you can see they give me a max bet size of $100. So maybe we just play it for 100. And hopefully you've locked it in if you want to lock it in. Because what I'm going to start to do is move over to Rebet. And do people like this? I mean, anyone have thoughts? I play CS. This is correlated because of different teams. Correlation with CSGO props is going in the same direction. And are you fucking kidding me, bro? Dude, did they really just remove all of these? Was anyone able to get this in, or did we just waste 10 fucking minutes? They literally blurred them all out. Underdog is terrified. But they always have so much soccer value. Underdog always has a lot of value. They just do this. Like, once I give out a play and people start betting it, I mean, are you serious, guys? Like, I can't even lock in my own fucking play, bro. But, was anyone able to get it in? Because it looks like they're all going to be gone now except Middleton, which is super annoying. But, super annoying. I mean, again, if it moved on you, I apologize. I obviously don't control when the books move lines, and it's very annoying, but, I mean, damn, bro. This play was super good. So a lot of times there's really good value, like during football season. A lot of times the good value was on a player to not score a touchdown. Like, everyone loves betting on a dude to score a touchdown. But, so is this actually still available? So we still have this play available. The other plays ended up moving. But let's see if, let's see if we can still find one more slip that we can possibly go with. Because that's so annoying, man. Anyways, I apologize if you weren't able to get it in. That's super annoying. But what's nice about Underdog is there is a lot of value. So, like here, you can see in Esports, just make sure you get the right game. A lot of these Esports guys, they go hard as shit, bro. They have they have double headers all the time. But you can see PrizePicks has both of his lines at 13, Underdog 14.5. So, if the first play moved on you, I know there's a little bit of delay on the stream, so I try to give people time to bet it, but sometimes it just moves quickly. So this, I mean, it's the most, it looks like the most random slip of all time, but I mean, PrizePicks definitely the sharper book for Esports. They have this line lower at 13. So we can just lock in this on Underdog, and then we can move over to Rebet. So we have an Underdog play on this stream. We have a PrizePicks play, and I actually remembered for once to put the link in the chat, which is awesome, but I didn't move fast enough to get the Parker play down. But what was I going to say? Is what do people think tomorrow? Bucks, Pacers, the under 214.5. Has anyone signed up for a rebet yet? Got the $100 deposit bonus? So this happens all the time. Like, a lot of times if a book is screwing up, if they're screwing up, if they're screwing up the under 214.5, there's a good chance they're screwing up, the under 216.5. So you can see they have this sliding bar, kind of the alternate plays. So I'm not limited on Rebet. Let's say they limited me like Underdog to only $100 a bet, which is Underdog. I would just go down the list and bet them all for $100. But they don't seem to have limits. This play, it seems like the value is a little bit better. Under 214.5. Whoops. So let's go here at minus 115. I mean, Dame's out. Giannis is out. Bucks are not going to score for shit. Siakam's been playing like trash. Halliburton can't fucking shoot. Gotta like the under, right? 214.5, that's not that low either. So there's a bunch of unders you can kind of pick from, but this seems to be the best possible one. Well, actually, my max odds is a little bit low, so let me increase that a bit. But I mean, minus 115, they only have 14 cents of juice in their market. Actually pretty crazy. All these other books have this minus 135, minus 140. And again, I'm new to this book, relatively. So, but whatever. We can play this as a live stream play. Dude, so they are just not limiting me. I feel like I could just keep betting this. But again, I'm going to tread a little carefully. I'm new to this book. So we got under 214.5 Pacers versus Bucks. And I hit that for 250 on Rebet at minus 115 odds. And again, ideally, unless you're in, one of the 3 states where it's not legal, I definitely recommend trying it out. It's just like Fliff. You can bet with Rebet coins or Rebet cash, but it's legal everywhere. There's a lot of value. I mean, I'm going to tread a little carefully. Right now, I'm not limited. I wouldn't put $1 million in this sports book that just launched, but there's some really good value on it. So, I mean, what's the worst case of signing up? They give you a $100 sign-up bonus when you first register. Hoi. And let's see. Is there anything else that we're attracted to? I mean, what do people think? Do people like the Bucks tomorrow? A little bit of value on Bucks plus 5.5. So it's all the unders basically, and Bucks Pacers have pretty good value. It doesn't seem like they've posted a lot of baseball lines for tomorrow. Also, if you're a Knicks guy, Knicks plus 4.5, minus 125. All the other books have this around minus 140, maybe a little bit of value. I don't know. But let's move on. We got in the best possible play on the board. So hopefully, whatever, you were able to get it in. Under 214.5. And I hit it for 250. And again, all the live stream plays you'll see tracked in the sheet on YouTube. What was I going to say? Fuck you, Underdog. That's the first thing I'll say. Was there any more value on PrizePicks? There's so many books, there's so many sports books. It's like we could stream all day long, but obviously, we could stream all day long. Like, FanDuel always has some good value. Like here, Giants under 4.5 team total. They're the only book giving you plus money, plus 106. No other book is giving you plus money. I mean, those are, the other books they're betting markets. These are books, taking action, moving lines based on where sharps are playing, weathers, like all this type of stuff. They all have this around minus 110. You're getting plus 106. I mean, that's a no-brainer. But what was I going to say? Is we already built one slip on PrizePicks. So what we could do is we could try to do another one with a star. But let's see if there's any more star plays that are even halfway decent. And if there's not, then, we don't have to do another PrizePicks slip. We can look at FanDuel or something like that. The issue with FanDuel is they just move lines fast. So, Logan Allen over 4.5 Ks. They're opening him. They just opened his line at plus 158. You can see odds, games for today end. Books start to post odds for tomorrow. They have this line at plus 158. No other book giving you above plus 130. Market's already kind of moving towards the under as well if you kind of look at these books in, the direction they're moving their lines. But is Josh Hart a star? Let's see. Obviously, Josh Hart could have fucking 15 rebounds. He's not a star, though. So he's not a star. Oh, baby. So we have another star. What do people think about Embiid under 1.5 blocks? This injured motherfucker, you think he's jumping up to get blocks? Under 1.5 block shots for Embiid. Granted, he had 4 last game, but he's gone under 3 out of the past 5 games. That's the best star available. That's the best star available. So, again, I know, we already locked in some of the best plays on PrizePicks. Middleton under 9.5 rebounds. Siakam under half of a block. But what we can do is see if we can find other stuff we like. Because, again, we're going to get a nice little payout boost, which is awesome. So we have KCP under 1.5 steals. So let's take a look at Caldwell Pope. But granted, we only have 2 picks. We have a star included. Granted, we have to wait until Saturday, which is a little bit annoying. But what we can do is, I'm sure we'll be able to find some other things that, we think are attractive and want to pair. So, here's another good example of, a one-way soccer market. You can see here, DraftKings, FanDuel, plus 110, plus 105. The over is the underdog odds. DraftKings and Bet365 have the same odds on the over, but DraftKings, they don't give you a price on the under, but it would be around minus 150 where Bet365 has odds. So what we can do is let's check out this play on Palmer. And this slip is going to look, fuck, man. He's gone over. Anyone know soccer? Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. And again, with PrizePicks, with the payout boost, you're getting a lot of additional value kind of thing. So that's kind of a benefit of trying to find a star that you can include. So what we can do is let's just go here. So you can include, I don't know. Maybe fuck that soccer play. I don't know that much about soccer, but we can go here to esports. Again, what I love about esports and what's really nice about it is for rounding off slips. Like, there's just hundreds of games a day. Like, you know, there's so many games. So you look here, again, odds jam is just like scanning, pointing out discrepancies. Like, okay, you know, Snacks' line is 28.5 on PrizePicks. Hot Streak, another data point, 25.5 with the under favored. All these other books have his line lower. So it's like, okay, like we found some value here. But what we want to do, damn, so there's actually a fair amount of fucking CS2 line discrepancies popping up now. So we have Nodius over 27.5, bro. These slips can keep you up all night. All the other books have moved his line higher to like 29.5, whatever. Again, everything is priced into the market. It's not perfect, but you don't have to be perfect. You just have to have an edge to win long term. So what we can do is let's just do one more prize pick slip real quick, and then we can move on. So some of these guys have double headers, some of these guys don't. So we'll be getting an 11x payout because we're including a star according to PrizePicks. So let's just lock this in. Let me put the link in the chat again for whoever wants to tail. And so let's go here and let's copy this link and let me put it in the chat. So this will be our second PrizePicks play. How do you get the $100 bonus on Rebet? I just reached out to support. If you're new to Rebet, deposit bonus, once you make your first purchase of coins, you get $100 of Rebet cash. You don't need a promo code, although if you want to use mine, it's Alex. It's just my name as my refer a friend code. But the new Rebet welcome bonus provides players with $100 worth of Rebet cash when you make an initial coin purchase. So it's a little confusing on Rebet because they have coins and they have cash. So I just reached out to support, asked how to get the $100, deposited, got some coins, and got the $100 for free. But what did I want to say? Fuck, bro. I didn't put the link in the chat. Alex, what direction do you go CS players in the same game? Opposite or same? Usually it's the same. It's unlike League of Legends because if the game goes like more rounds or whatever. Can you play Rebet in California? Yes, you can play Rebet in California. You can play it everywhere except for 3 states. According to their website, but granted, it could be wrong. It's such a new book. But when I signed up, interestingly, Rebet serves 47 states, including apparently Washington State, which is the most negative jurisdiction for sports betting. So I don't know how they did it. But, I mean, there's some articles online on it. It's in 47 states, which is, I mean, that's crazy. But let's go back here to like FanDuel. Let's see if there's anything else. Straight scam at Scooby. Bro, Harden discount was bullshit. I know. Dude, James Harden, I don't know, man. It was frustrating to watch. The Harden discount was frustrating. Over 17.5 points. Game was a blowout. The Heat game was frustrating because we had Brown over 2.5 assists, or I gave that out on Twitter, but what can you do, right? What can you do? So, you know, FanDuel has some value, stuff like that. But it seems like we got in most of the best value currently available. If you want FanDuel, again, it doesn't work. Like, some of these books are just very janky with streaming software. But, like, the same concept applies. Whatever book we're betting on, we want to find value. You know, that's really the first step to being a profitable bettor. If you're betting on Allen's over at plus 115 on Fliff, when there's another book offering you plus 158, like, you're getting ripped the fuck off. You're never going to make money. But some of these books just, like, don't work with streaming software. So it's a little harder to stream because it fucks with the location software. But what I was going to say is, like, you know, FanDuel has some good value as well, but you know, Rebet is legal in more states, so I feel like that's a better book to kind of cover on these streams. Fliff, Rebet, PrizePicks, like these books are legal in most states. Granted, not all states. PrizePicks, you know, got kicked out of Florida, but still, you know, Rebet's in Florida, so hopefully Rebet value sticks around and we'll be able to do a lot of Rebet slips on this stream. But anyways, I'll call it a day for now. 2 PrizePicks plays, 1, 2. Links are in the chat. You know, we have an underdog play. Hopefully you got in the first one because the value was actually better. And then we have a rebet play. And there's a lot of value, I'm sure, on other books, but, you know, yeah. Under 214.5 and Pacers Bucks. So, yeah, thanks so much for your time. I'll be streaming again